Yo, what's up, nerds? Welcome to some Link to the Past randomizer main tournament action here on SpeedGaming. My name is Tyler Salt, joined by my frequent commentary partner and good friend, Gilgamesh. Gil, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing good. I see PH is really, waiting to the last minute to get this stuff set up here.
PH, our Survivors of Hyrule teammates. But no rooting today. Just some good old-fashioned watching, talking. This is game one between these two in the round of 32 in the brackets. Two fantastic gamers. Zelga, I know, plays a ton of cross keys specifically, but also a ton of 80 keys. He won the 80 keys ladder race this morning, for instance. PH No Slouch himself is perhaps set up for a nice little tournament run. This should be a fantastic series and hopefully a great game one.
Hell, it's my favorite MSU.
Ooh, blind. Let's go.
So this should get started any second now. PH really getting down to the wire. So yeah, add keys with boots. It's all dungeons. It's key sanity. Both players start with boots. That's the mode.
You love 80 keys. This is
I do.
Is this your favorite mode? Would you say?
My favorite mode is depends on the day.
Yeah.
I do enjoy me some true pot hunt, but like as far as normal modes go, I like the Kabuki variant, the standard start assured sword boots variant. But yes, 80 keys is my favorite way to play this game.
Yo, nice hook shot for PH right off the bat.
Yeah, I hate that he's getting paid off for doing Link's House start, but
with boots, I mean, like we saw this at SGL with open boots, right? Like,
I know.
If you start with boots, I think that getting the Link's House chest and rushing over to Saha for 3 quick checks, a pretty good opening on a boot.
I still don't like it.
Green pendant TR.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to see that. Yeah, that's not ideal.
That's a bunch of stuff that can now be in GT.
See, look, garbage. We didn't need any of that stuff.
No. Quake Medallion's nice, but certainly not providing the sort of advantage that you would hope to pull this early in the seed with a bit of a non-standard art. And PH is going to keep going off meta here.
Okay, so I actually don't hate this. He's got the bombs, he's got the hook shot. It's pretty easy to do mini Moldorm Cave and stuff.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I think this is okay. Also, did I see a sword on Lumberjack Ledge there?
I was not looking. I was watching PH. But Pichu, our tracker, hello Pichu, is confirming that it was a sword on Lumberjack. We've got big keys galore, by the way.
Yeah, all garbage big keys. Oh, TR big key's nice, though.
Big key. We had a nice big key.
Especially with TR being a pendant, that's one less thing that can be in GT.
Yeah.
Nice hammer.
Oh, that's pretty good. Good item.
Tyler, you're a bit quiet, says chat. Talk louder.
Okay, I will talk louder.
Oh, Moldorm's dropping bombs, too. Pop, small. Alright, nothing too crazy. Interesting. So Peach is going to just save and quit there. Not going to bother with Ice Rod Cave.
Yeah, hopefully, perhaps, trying to see if he can wait until getting the flute before headed over there.
Yeah, I guess. It's going to
like
feel bad if you don't get the flute, though.
Yeah, I feel like if I'm rushing the dam and mini Moldorm Cave, I am going to do one of either Ice Rod Cave or Akita, right?
I agree.
Like,
I think I would have done Ice Rod Cave into water walking to under the bridge or something there.
Yeah. Like I don't want to orphan both of them, probably. Even if, right, you are perhaps gaining in checks per hour there.
Mhm. So PH not gonna check lumberjack.
There's the
Oh, nice flute.
at homemade
I
beer.
don't love not checking lumberjack in this mode. I mean, you have to do
Yeah.
Agate Tower anyway, but like having that knowledge is often
Yeah,
pretty
especially
useful.
yeah, especially considering we have that boot start. You know, it's just like it's not checking lumberjack and having a boot start has burned me in the past. I feel like if I'm gonna do that, if they're gonna give me one of the things that I need in order to get to lumberjack, then I'm gonna check it right away.
Yeah, no luck with money early on here. So gonna have to. Oh, luckily, the flute makes it pretty trivial to get back here to check the auto vendor later. But
Sorry, there's a 300 right here in Chicken Hut.
I'm gonna say no.
Well, it's
Close.
It's enough at least. Yeah. I almost said a big 20 too. I decided to go big.
Too big.
Too big.
Oh, you were so close.
Ah. Zelga going to wait until his next flute trip back to town to check.
Yeah, I think that's
model
reasonable.
vendor. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice
hello. Hera, anybody?
We got a lot of stuff. So
It's a
far.
beautiful Hera between the two
Sure
of
is.
our runners.
Yeah, we have the entire Light World Mountain available to us, with the exception of the Hera basement and the Hera big chest.
So, the entire Love Light World.
So the
Important
entire,
stuff anyway, yeah.
the entire Light World Mountain, yeah, for sure. Zelga doing the blind check of race game, which I think is a good call in this mode. Synchronized ether pickups there. Synchronized flutes, but doing different things.
That's 2 of our medallions already, which is nice.
So basically, all of that little jaunt that PH did before going to CAC netted him was 1 flute transition, essentially.
Yes.
Worth of time, as he does not have to flute back to.
Yeah, but look at this. Look how much time Zelga has to spend
That's
here
true.
doing mini Moldorms with a hook shot. So actually, it's a little awkward for...
Zelga does have the Zelga fluted.
It's in Link's house. He has not done Link's house yet.
Yeah.
And it's actually a little awkward to do Link's house now because you have mirror and flute. You're basically never saving it, especially.
Yeah.
I mean, you are going to save and quit, but it's a little humorous. Oh, PH doing the scout. It's gonna pay off here.
Yeah, but I like the blind check in this mode.
Yep.
There's just so many more things that it could be that you want,
Straight up the mountain for PH. Have I mentioned how much I like doing Hyrule Castle as you have a weapon?
You have once or twice, I would say. For those who are just joining us, I suppose, could you tell us your thought process on that?
I just, not a lot of people, but some people, bless their hearts, still do an Uncle Start. And I don't like having those early checks left for too long. I mean, I don't like having any early checks left for too long.
Yeah.
But you can full clear Hyrule Castle at this point.
PH taking a fall in the Old Man Cave, which is unfortunate.
This is a dangerous game here. He's one hit
he's
away
out, but
from dying.
yeah, he is one me and Deadrock or Cabbage away here. All right, we made it.
All right. And,
Okay. Monkey yikes. We're good though. Everything's fine. Yeah, Zelga.
Zelga doing that water walk.
Zelga save and quit here. Yeah. Okay. So Zelga's gonna get his hook shot now.
Zelga's gonna go up the mountain as well. Small pH.
Oh, come on, pH.
Oh, dude, don't do this unless you're like 100% confident in your hover.
Oh, what a game!
All right.
Yeah, that is such a sweaty hover.
Like, I know pH is capable of hovering, but
yeah,
I don't know that it's like 100% consistency.
I respect the moxie of going for it in a big tournament race.
So I don't think I would be doing Hera first here. Probably just wants to get the small key.
Just in case you get the just in case you pull a key.
Yeah, if there's a big key on the other side of the mountain or something.
Spoilers for Sea of Stars, this track, by the way. If you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. I've actually never played the game, despite you seem to say this a lot.
My dude, it's really good.
Someday, it's on my list.
Pichu is mad at you.
Just do the box up. Oh my god, dude.
I know. Every once in a while, I was just watching. No, I think that was something else. But I was just like, you got to get that first try. You got to eat or else the bomb setup is just straight up faster. In my opinion.
Especially with Bread Pot now, it's like it's super free. It's just.
Yeah, just like with Becky Clip, as long as you back up into the bomb in one smooth motion, you're good.
You know what's nice? We have all of our optional big keys, Lori.
Yeah, I was just
about
to say we've gotten except for Hera, we got a bunch of the big keys that we don't necessarily need here, which is nice, right? Like I would rather have them.
Yeah.
Than not.
No, I was saying that as a good thing. I was like, you never have to worry about going back into Ice Palace later. Oh, nice fire rod.
Okay.
Speaking of Ice Palace, so fire rod doesn't really do a ton yet. Okay, now that was smooth. That's how you do it. If you're gonna...
You gotta be real, just like doing the Spec Rock cover, right? You gotta be real confident that you're gonna get that first try. Maybe not as punishing, obviously, as the Spec Rock cover, but still not fun.
Yeesh, careful, buddy. What is this menuing?
Nice rod there on Floating Island.
All right, that's another TR piece that we don't have to worry about being in GT.
Now I'm suspicious.
Are you?
A little bit.
What if 3 of our TR smalls are just in GT?
Oh my god.
GT big. I was gonna be so mad / happy if that was the Hera big.
Yeah, both of our runners choosing to do Hera first here. I mean, it saves you a backtrack, I suppose. It saves you a sure
it does.
At the cost of a potential bigger backtrack. Now, unless you find both gloves in here, you get to save and quit out of Paradox Cave. There's one.
Now there's one.
I guess even if you do find both gloves, you'd have to find the Moon Pearl too.
You could Super Bunny.
You could, man. There was a...
Nobody wants to do it.
Nice flippers. Yeah, nobody wants to do that. I definitely, in one of my tournament races against Gamachu in groups, Super Bunny was actually the big play that you could do. If you did that, then you were in like really good shape, and neither of us did.
All right. Well, we picked up some flippers, so that puts all the Zora area stuff in logic. Peach is gonna go ahead and check back of escape here.
Yep, first time after you get the glove, first save and quit, back to escape. Yeah, they've had a lot of stuff so far.
Yeah.
It'll
be interesting decisions in the dark world once we get there. Nice pal, small. Hey, Moon Pearl.
And we're there. All right.
We're there.
Where are you going first?
I'm starting Pipe Cave still.
Me too. And ph.
Pipe Cave to Catfish. Let's go. And then you can mirror and do front of Hyrule Castle while you're doing Pyramid Ledge. I think that's the play.
I don't hate that, honestly. Like, you know how I feel about Pyramid Ledge, but being able to combine it with a front of escape check and Uncle, you know, is pretty good. So
Zelda opting to go Boo first, looks like.
Well, Zelda's
no, it doesn't.
Escape.
He's got to get his Pearl. Yeah.
Nice bow.
Nice bow.
All right. Get 2 pod smalls.
Yeah, I'm not touching pod yet.
No, but 3 pod smalls?
Nope.
How many do you need before you consider?
I need the biggie before I consider it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not entirely true, but we have a full clearable Skull Woods and other stuff to do before I'm touching pod.
Yeah, I thought for sure there for a second that PH was gonna go check the first chest of swamp, which was
oh man.
To me.
Listen,
I
don't hate it.
I don't hate it. It's a fun play that most people aren't going to do, you know.
Listen, how often do you get all this swamp stuff so early?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we do need.
That's true. We do need a sword.
We need a sword to get them off. Yeah. Both of our runners committing to chest turns. You love to see it.
Which way Zelda opts to go out of Hype Cave? Gonna go north. Yeah, I prefer this.
Nah, just going.
Oh no, just going this way. Well, yeah. I don't prefer this.
Is that what's nice cane? Okay. Turtle Rock, anybody? I need some mid first, but
yeah. Let's calm down. Are we really gonna go to Vu first here? I mean, I guess.
PH
would clean up. Here. Yeah, Ice Rock Cave is the Zora area. Okay. Yeah. All right.
This is good, I think.
Maybe. Depends what's in
like,
Zora.
It's not like Zelga did Ice Rock Cave, so we know this is nothing. But there wasn't anything in Waterfall Ferry, but Zelga bailed and didn't check the Zora area, didn't have money, and didn't go check the Zora ledge. So,
which I think was the right call.
Absolutely.
I don't like to orphan those checks if you can avoid it. It's actually a little awkward now for PH because he's got to, I guess. Well, I guess he just water walk to under the bridge and then flute back to 8 and then do Zora.
Yeah.
All right, Zelga is going to go into the now. Nope, or you do it this way. We're just going to not. Okay, I guess you can do Hobo when you're doing.
On the way to pod, maybe.
Yeah.
Just commit to going to starting at 4 instead of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Take a little extra time.
Well, if you're planning on hitting Pyramid Ledge into Catfish, you're gonna want to start at 4 anyway.
Or you can do that too. Yeah, on his way to there.
All right, Zelga's not gonna go into Skullwoods. Instead, we're gonna lift 10 bushes.
I hate this so much. Like, I know you want to do Thieves first. Like, because you know you've already done big game, whatever. I know.
So
I just hate picking up all those things. Wait, I'm sorry. What was on Zora Ledge?
that was a lamp.
Oh, I love lamp.
We love lamp here. 10 arrows less so.
Maybe not the kind of value you were hoping for if you're rooting for PH in this race on
Well,
Zora Ledge.
I'll take it.
But
I
it's
mean,
fine.
yeah.
Dixon in chat disagreeing with you, wants an early pod.
It's tough because there's really not a lot in pod.
There, yeah,
Logically, with only 3 smalls.
What? There's shooter chest, bridge chest. There's 5 checks in logic, right? Shooter chest, bridge chest, the Stalfo spaceman, and the 2 bowlock checks are in logic. Nothing else is.
Well, the lamp doesn't change much logic.
It's another small key, right?
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm just responding to chat because like we had Fire Rod.
Yeah.
Fire Rod puts
Yeah,
the basement in logic already. If you had 4 smalls. I don't like PH starting in the back here.
Yeah, without a sword, you've got the mirror, right? Like,
yeah,
you can you start front to back, you know, and then you can mirror back to Lost Woods and just hop back in. Although without a small key, we don't have a small key. That's why he's starting here.
Oh, that's true. Do you check bridge chest?
No, I don't. Man,
Well, what if our sword's just there?
I want to. I know. Fire rod's the fire rod's not in logic.
Well, I guess it won't matter, right? Because PH is about to spend his key here, so he's not going to be able to get to Moth regardless.
Yeah. And remember that the fire rod was on Moldorm, right? So that's not in logic yet. Nice hammer dash bomb setup.
Interesting. Sorry, we don't have a sword.
Oh, nice mitts. Skullwoods with the goods.
Okay, so this will work out for PH now, because he's going to go Skullwood South and can do Smith Chain along the way.
Yeah.
And then do the first chest of Swamp, definitely. Out of logic myths, Pichu, what are you talking about? Those aren't.
What are you talking about? You can just drop down. Those are in logic.
Skullwood's big as Copper. Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Ooh, good point.
We don't care.
Apparently not. Neither that nor the fire rod is in logic. So where's our Hera big key? Pod?
Who cares?
Probably
Fifty
not.
Cave.
We got all of our let's go with we got all of the optional big keys except for the one that puts stuff.
Oh no, dude! Sword on Bumper Ledge. Peach doesn't have the cape from Fleetstown.
Ripj. Well, he's gonna go get it right now at least. So a little time loss, but that's okay.
I would have maybe taken that over to Graveyard Ledge, King's Tomb, Catfish, and then you can just easily mirror it with mitts. Now you can flip back to 3 and just hop back in the Dark World here.
Yeah, no, I think maybe you're right there.
Also, maybe could have checked Lumberjack while he was over there.
Ugh. He's committed to not now. All right, so
Zelga
sword number 1 here.
Can't go back into Skullwoods though, because we don't have a small key.
Team
TR? 3 smalls.
It's beatable.
Oh, it's beatable. Oh yeah, let's go, dude. Oh, absolutely.
Who's ready for Hammer Trinex?
It's not that bad.
I'm just bad at it. I end up dropping hits just every time.
Unless you need bombos. We're not going to need bombos. Come on. The game is screaming at you to go to TR right now. Just make sure you hit your 4th small key on Catfish so you can get Lava Chest.
Oh, yes, we do need an ice rod, but the ice rod is on Floating Island, so we know where that is.
Yeah, so Zelga's doing...
Chat thinks we're idiots.
Please. Please. I've never said anything wrong on comms before.
Wow, Pichu.
Shoutouts to our tracker.
Oh, hello, Scottish Brave and friends. Welcome on in. We're playing some 80 keys with Boots, PH, and Zelga. I'm Tyler. I'm here with Gil. Hello.
The bunny version of the Rocco Sprite, I believe, is Spunky.
Yeah, it's his dog, Spunky. Lamp is on Zora Ledge. Scottish Brave, a well-known lamp _ appreciator.
Look at this nightmare. PH having to hammer the pegs individually.
Oh, he's not even getting the sword.
He's probably going to take the purple chest up there to grab it, and then...
Yeah. There's pod 4.
Okay, I'm still probably holding off on pod.
PH can do Magic Bat here as well. Alright, Catfish, just a piece of heart.
Nice fluff. Oh, Skullwood small. Alright, well, so that's a clearable Skullwoods for PH now if he wants to go up and grab that sword.
Yep.
Which... I don't know.
He could just keep his portal, flute, go take the I think that's what you do, right? You don't drag the purple chest. You flute, you go turn it in.
Oh, nice
or
sword,
you just
dude.
Get a sword here on Magic
Excellent
Bat.
swords in this seed so far.
So Magic Bat, Bumper Ledge, and Lumberjack are the 3 swords that we know about. That's really good. Very good.
All right, well now, so the reason I was hesitating on the Moth fight was because this loadout is not super friendly. Yes, you had Hammer, but, you know, Green Mail, 5 hearts, it can get a little sketch. But with Master Sword, assuming you get it, I think it's fine.
I thought PH was abandoning the purple chest, and I was about to praise him for just, like, committing to the skip.
I wouldn't hate it.
But
ooh, Zelga buying a potion here. What is this? Is this Ice Palace?
Nice Palace time for Zelga. It's fully clearable. We got the big...
Yeah, I forgot we had this fully clearable. Yeah, I like this better than TR as well.
Yeah, rip the Bichu.
Nice
good. Oh, good. The mushroom.
Man, everything is just in such a good spot here, this seed. Oh, PH, we gotta work on your quick swapping, buddy.
PH is NMG muscle memory too strong. NMG muscle, like, for random menus. That's not how any of this works. Just bombs on the mushroom.
Fire potion. He's a little shyer on money, I guess. He has any thought of going to pod anytime soon.
Chat, you should know that Gilgamesh and I are both connoisseurs of Nice Palace here.
It's true.
Love an early Ice Palace play if you're confident in your ability to get through it unscathed.
It's the best dungeon in the game.
It's a great dungeon. You get to do a cool cheaty trick there. It's legal. It's fun. It's a safe and legal thrill, icebreaker.
Bow number 2.
Okay. We are in, we only need keys. And maybe bombos.
We might need book. You don't know.
I mean, we may need the book.
But
Hey, and
yes,
welcome
we are.
Welcome in SpeedGaming 4 with a nice raid.
Even the keys that we need is like, you know, we need Pod
Eastern
Big, Eastern Big, Meyer Big, East Time Big. I guess we need a bunch of big keys, but
Yeah, we need 2 Castle Tower smalls still.
it's vanilla blue mail.
Nice, good. And the Swamp small. Yeah, thank you, Pichu. So, a lot of keys.
That is a nice raid, by the way.
Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. It has been a loaded early seed. The Ice Rod is on Floating Island, so we both runners know about that. So, yes, we need it, but we know where it is. And can get it now, so...
Let's see, back to Skull Woods, just some bombs there. I really would have bought a potion if I were PH, but
yeah,
I'm not PH.
yeah, I mean, like, if you're, like I said, if you're confident here, Master Sword, you know, you've got the hammer. Like, this is a sweaty fight, don't get me wrong. But it's not, at least we've got Master Sword for it, right? Nice. PH.
That's true.
Good.
This is good stuff right here. Yep. There, yeah, we did it.
Can't just take a, you can't just take a hit for the beams because we're only on 5 hearts. Pick up a little extra magic there.
Nice job from Zelga there, not missing any of his shots on Cold Stare. Wow, that was a nice hammer moth fight from PH.
It really was. Nice mirror shield.
That is a nice mirror shield. I hope Nilsson in chat was taking notes on how to break Cold Stare's shell.
So rude to our friend Nissan. Unbelievable. He won that race.
I know.
Ice Palace, no, not the answer. We did get silvers out of there, but nothing else that we need. And we're headed off to the Meyer area.
Oh, man. Do you go in here?
I am going to... I feel like I want to go to TR first, honestly.
I would have done Ice Palace over this if I'm TH.
Yeah.
Like, it's a full clear. Obviously, we know there's nothing there.
But yeah, no, I agree with that.
Like, you're not going to find anything to make Ice Palace better other than, like, another sword.
Do you go into Juice Town here?
Probably, honestly, yeah.
Yeah. Get 6 items. 4 of them are even in logic. I guess I can see coming over here in...
Oh, we can beat Desert, too. I forgot we had this completable.
And the small key.
Yeah.
We can full clear it. Maybe you come over here in the hopes that you get a cheap TR small, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
But it's pretty marginal. But yeah, I would agree that I think Zelga is more incentivized to go into Meyer here than PH is, given that PH has Ice Palace still sitting out there. Right, that's 8 checked, where Zelga's only got the back of Skull Woods, 2. So
yeah, and you really don't you're only a big key away from being able to clear Meyer. I mean,
yeah,
having to re-enter Meyer is not the worst thing in the world, but like this again, you're not missing anything by doing ice.
the convergence from our runner is really wild here. They've been, for the most part, doing everything in the seed so far.
Yeah, I mean,
pretty different ordering, you know.
Yeah, Zelda's got the Ice Palace clear up. PH has got
Skullwoods and Saha, basically.
and Smith Chain.
Smith Chain.
Nobody's done front of escape.
Quake was in Saha's closet, so Zelga will get that eventually. And Zelga less incentivized to go up the Dark Death Mountain with only one medallion, right? Like
Right,
that's a much different like risk proposition.
Any bow lamos?
Waiting for bow
I mean,
lamos.
We're gonna see it from Zelga. Just use wrong bow.
Oh. Good salvage by PH.
Oh, look at this sink.
Oh, you love to see it. Absolutely synchronized pendant pickups.
Oh, the refill!
Oh, the refill! Wow. So I heard, I think it was, who was it? It was DDR Kirby talking about this. Like we do a lot of like, magic strats and whatnot, and like cape strats and things like that in places where we think, oh, this is going to save me time and I'm not going to take any damage. Rip Pichu, leaving the fillet behind. But both runners going to do that for sure. But you gotta remember that magic refill takes time, right?
It does.
As you just saw, like a pretty immediate and obvious description of that, right? And a cape strat only saves as much time. It only saves time, right? If you have to take into account that magic refill at the end. No, they're not. This is the top 32 of the tournament here. We're not getting the bug net. I'm so sorry.
All right. Well, Zelga is going to go make the TR play. It looks like. Hopefully, anyway.
For Zelga, PH.
Oh, PH, dude, just get a potion, man. If you have to be very careful about your magic here.
Nice to set the spooky variable.
Imagine remembering to do something like that.
It's that NMG.
Yes.
You don't do that there in NMG, but you're aware of that at least.
All right, Zelga, grabbing a potion from the rarely used shop here.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all. 6 hearts blue mail. I don't mind having something in that bottle.
Yeah, I mean, PH does have to be careful about his health, too. That's true. Yeah. Zelga, burned that potion immediately so he could just fire on Cold Stare.
Hey, hidden immunity idol in Super Bunny Cave.
Oh. Look at that.
That's potentially big at the next Tribal Council.
Could. Oh, for Spike Cave for Zelga. Yeah, that's a good call.
If that's what he was thinking, then that's a real heads up thought.
Big key to Misery Mire. Look at that.
Right. Made the right decision there. Oh no.
That berry is maybe the worst enemy in the game.
It's pretty bad. Should have left. Oh!
PH, please.
What are the chances that TR needs the Wombos medallion?
I would say 33%.
Hmm.
Repeating, of course.
Repeating, of course, yes. PH picking up that blue mail, I bet, exhaling a little bit before this Cold Stare fight.
I mean, yes, but also no. It's still 2-hit KO from the puffs, regardless.
Oh, yeah.
Did we see with the melody? I'm guessing it's Ether, because I don't think Zelda
'Cause
would
we're up
be
there,
opening
yeah.
this otherwise.
All right. Well, bailed.
No wombos today.
Floating Island had the ice rod.
Just further proving that the Saha start is garbage.
It didn't work out for PH this time. That's true.
All right, well, let's see what we've got in TR. You know, had PH picked up the fillet, he could have had a fairy here for Cold Stare.
That's true, but he's got to beat you, so. Oh no!
Buddy, please. Well, PH does get the benefit of being able to fire rod dupe here, where Zelga did not have that luxury.
Nice.
Swamp Small and a book. All right, so that's another clearable dungeon. Oh, we're fine. That's fine. You got hit by the. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was a good
splash there.
Good little splash damage there on the fire rod shot.
Alright, we'll see if PH decides to follow Zelga up the mountain now. Which seems like it's the play.
Yeah, I think the only other play that's in consideration right now is Pod. But I just the fact that you could just go up here and beat TR.
Yeah, beatable dungeon is hard to turn down.
Sure.
Not to mention, you know, there's a 6 other items up
6 other
here.
checks up here. 7 if you count Spike Cave. Yeah. And you don't know this, but 8 with Ether Tablet now. So.
Right. True. Which Zelda may not be able to do.
That's true. That's true. Potential, still potential out for PH, who still doesn't want any potions.
He doesn't need them. He's a gamer.
Do you know? I actually don't know this. Do you know if PH took up NMG after Rando, or was he an NMG runner first that came to Rando?
I've got no clue.
Yeah.
He was a Chrono Cross. He was a Chrono Cross runner before he came to Rando.
Oh yeah. I know that Zelga famously does not do the vanilla speedrun. And I think is exhibit number 1. You know, for
I appreciate people who do not do the vanilla speedrun as somebody who also refuses to.
Yeah. Zelga, maybe exhibit number 1 for how you can be real good at this game without playing NMG.
Gee, that's 4 GT Smalls. Okay. Well, you got all those.
Yeah. We are nowhere close to full knowledge, for what it's worth.
Full knowledge of what?
Of pendants and crystals. Like I know it's not as important here in this mode, you know. But,
we are actually pretty close though. We know TR's a pendant. We got a pendant from Desert.
Oh, that's true. We Zelga doesn't know that, but we do. We got that info from Saha. Yeah.
Hair small. Let's go.
Well, let's not actually.
We still do need to find that hair big to put ourselves back in logic.
It's just in pod.
It's the first chest of swamp, actually.
All right, CT1. One of those is on the path. That's good.
We are quickly running out of items that could be in GT,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah. That second castle tower small, always one.
Sure, and there's a possible big key lurking
Maybe
in
the
there,
big key
depending.
yeah, maybe big key to Eastern, maybe the big key to Thieves. PH's book and Swamp Small. I guess you had to probably had to Swamp before Meyer, I would say. It's close. It's a close call.
I don't think it really makes a huge difference, honestly.
We've got silvers now, which I think is a big thing, especially for Zelga, right? Who is only on Fighter Sword.
Yeah. Like, I don't think we're in a position where you could like potentially go mode one or the other, so you're gonna
probably
go
not.
either way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter a ton. Maybe you do we
don't
do what our...
dude. Fire Rod, man, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Silver's on the pokey.
Oh God.
This is fine.
Everything's fine.
There's a berry in the next room. We can just get a full refill.
Yeah. What are we missing? We need an Eastern big key. We need a Pod big key. We need a Thieves Town big key. And we need a Castle Tower small key.
Okay, that's it.
And that's it.
Alright, so Zelga's going to be able to look at Ether Tablet.
What a good strat. That's fun.
Love that. I love it.
Yeah, Zelga needs to find a sword too. Okay, so that is Pod 6.
Are you sure? I don't know.
I am sure. To Terrapins turtles.
Yeah, no. Pichu is correct. That is TR4.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
See, okay, fine.
Pod is the keys that hide the dark or something.
Oh, you're right. Kill
light,
key that steals the light. Yeah. Hey, if there are any VTorp branch like devs out there in chat, just out of nowhere, there's been a pull request to change all of those to very simple and well understood. A PH request, yes. To change those, and other people have said that if somebody puts in the work, then they'll implement it. Well, the work's been done. The incomparable Hayakoti one did that and put in pull requests literally months ago. So just in case you're out there, please implement that. Thank you, the racing community.
Anyway, so there's TR4, which probably is not going to matter.
No, probably not.
Zelga notably opting not to do Hera Basement while up there, and did Read the Tablet and did Spike Cave.
Imagine memeing in a real race.
I don't understand the bird toss thing. I don't even know where it originated. I don't know why people love it so much. I don't get it.
We both love memes too. Like, don't get me wrong.
I play an AVR every year. Like,
yeah, like don't question our meme, bona fides.
Look at this mirror shield putting in work here.
Tink is great. Tink is fantastic. Tink. I think that... Okay, so Zelga... PH is still up a Skull Woods at this point.
And a Smith Chain and a Saha.
And a Saha, right? So this...
It's pretty even.
Yeah, this difference is not as big as it perhaps looks. But I did have to remind myself of that after it looked like these two were really close coming out of desert, and now it looks like Zelga is, multiple minutes ahead. But PH is up a bunch of checks.
Yeah, I mean, the downside for PH is that Zelga may not actually ever have to do any of that stuff.
Yeah, that's the tough part, right? Is that he now needs to have Zelga make those decisions before. Listen. All PH needs in this race, right, is a vanilla Eastern Palace Big Key, and he's got it made, right?
I suppose that's true.
Zelga, a well-known, perhaps the most well-known Eastern Palace hater in the community.
For shame.
He's got green pendant now, though. So
yeah, I mean, you could. I mean, no, you're not doing pod Eastern area right now over Swamp plus Mire.
No, for sure.
Not gonna check Ether Tablet or Spike Cave. I don't know about that. I mean, it's gonna work out, but
ABCD, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, chat, get ready. Is PH your friend?
Not gonna do it. Look how far away that bird is.
So far away. Oh! Wow! Oh,
wow.
But he didn't throw it.
Unbelievable.
That's
just
like
massive trolling.
Oh man, good guy, PH.
Cool.
That was the best.
I love to waste seconds for no reason.
Listen, this video game's supposed to be fun, right? I've forgotten that over the last couple of weeks. But in theory, at least, this video game's supposed to be fun. Zelga doing spooky and waiting for longer than it would have taken to just go up and hit the switch after forgetting.
I thought he was gonna some prize on the eyes or something.
Yeah, right. Imagine. Oh man, that requires the stun prize, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, the stun prize has to be something useful. Listen, I've done it before.
Yeah.
It's it doesn't come up very often, but it's a neat trick to know if you're like forced into a bomb, fighter, sword, Vitreous or something.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. Like niche cross keys tech, I would say.
Aren't they all?
By the way, unfortunately, no juice in Juicetown. Just a bunch of
I'm shocked. I can't believe it.
Where is
Juicetown?
Where was PH's 5th pod small?
Smith Chain?
Smith Chain? Hammer pegs?
Maybe?
I think it's hammer pegs. So that's
Smith
nothing.
Chain.
Yeah, that's Smith Chain.
I consider that Smith Chain.
Yeah. That's not nothing, right? Like,
no, it's not nothing.
Yeah, that means that if I assume, like, after Swamp, right? I think you kind of have to go to pod.
Now Zelka could do back of Skull Woods.
I guess you're right. I guess you do. You definitely do that first. But
pedestal.
But pod is like breathing down our necks here, right? We've
what
got
about
4
Front
or
of
5
Escape?
small keys. Oh jeez! Oh no!
Our poor uncle is just sitting there.
Just sitting there, it's like slow. He's been bleeding out for almost an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You know. That's true. We don't know what the second 5/6 crystal is.
Yeah, we'll do a menu check eventually.
It's all right. He's okay. The uncle will survive.
He always does. He's always in the credits.
Yeah.
Except for in Atomizer sometimes.
Zelga not taking a chance here. Is going to do left side swamp. This is something that I feel like I could see PH skipping.
No, no way. I will be very angry. Like, you are way too many items from Go Mode to skip left side swamp here.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, I'm not saying that I would condone this decision.
I'm not sure what happened there. Is getting beat up by the
The Stalfos got in the way of the door.
Yeah.
And so the bomb
should have just bomb spookied.
I need to learn that.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh shoot! Is today the? Well, I guess I'm not doing that tournament.
What?
The XD Hunt tournament. I think
today's the last day. I thought it was. I thought it was like the 27th.
Oh, well, maybe they'll do it then. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know
that I'm gonna have time.
I don't think I'm doing it either. Honestly. Yeah, 27th. You got some time to think.
Oh, okay. I'm still probably not going to be able to do it, but we'll see.
Yeah, mode makes my head hurt too much. Anyway, main tournament.
Yeah. $50 rupees and red mail, so not much over here on left side swamp. There's no way anything is on left side swamp. That's true, Clear Mouse. Shout outs to Clear Mouse and Bada Mudora, by the way.
It's a great bot. Big fan.
Yeah, part of what I was thinking,
What were you thinking?
Like about joining that other tournament, like.
Oh, okay.
And, like traveling over the holidays, sort of thing. Okay, we need that.
All right. Well, we will put off pod a little bit longer. That'll be good. Zelga can do Thieves Town into Skullwoods. Maybe Smith's Chain.
So yeah, this is and Zelga still needs to do Skull, right? This is very close.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, there's pod 6.
There's pod 6, yeah.
Does Zelga have a Skullwoods fall for Skullwoods with? Yes, he does. Now he does.
Yeah. Okay. So So that also confirms if the that Terrapin's key is in fact TR4.
Yeah, we knew.
Yeah, I know we knew that, but now we have additional evidence.
Did you know that terrapin is a word for turtle?
I did, because my parents went to the University of Maryland for grad school, so.
No, you're not supposed to place the bomb before you hit the switch.
No, you can now.
No, don't do it.
Why not? Fast round, man. It's fine.
It's not fast enough.
Telethar does it, so I
don't trust anything that guy does.
In Telethar we trust.
All right, swamp done for Zelga. See, we do a quick menu to see if we have 5-6 here. Nope, just gonna read Bombo's tablet. Ugh. Feels bad, man. Red potion. We will not be needing that.
I don't know. PH might.
Maybe. Nah, he's been fine.
Now we got red mail and 10 hearts, whatever.
Yeah, he doesn't need any of that garbage.
Certainly, we don't need a red potion. Maybe a green.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate a green. Although we have silvers, like you don't really need to worry about your magic.
No, not really. And we've already beaten Cold Stare, so.
All right, so Zelga's going to do Skullwoods first. This makes me think that he's probably planning on doing Smith's Chain with this afterwards.
Just the ultimate greed on the pod big key.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess you're gonna do Thieves Town next, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, he's gonna do this and then Thieves and then Smith's Chain, most likely. Because if you were planning on finishing here, you would do Thieves Town first, because then you wouldn't have to. Especially on the off chance that Thieves ends up being your last pendant, and you could hold that if it ends up being something. What?
What?
I don't know that I've ever seen that before. I didn't know you could go too far into the rail.
There you go.
So yeah,
I can just picture. I can hear PH. I can hear PH's voice while we were watching that. What? Ugh.
That sounds just like him.
Yeah, I know. I realized in the middle of it that I didn't have a PH impression, and so I decided to just go off the rails.
So we should see both players basically entering Thieves Town at roughly the same time here.
Yeah, pretty close.
So, I mean, if Zelga ends up doing Smith Chain, I would say PH is actually slightly ahead right now.
Yeah. Maybe the Master Sword difference.
Sure.
Like it might be that little. It looked like a zip. What is this, Mega Man? Where's the sword Zelga is missing? It is on Bumper Ledge, and he knows about it.
Nope.
Oh, it's on Magic Bat. Oh,
it's
you're right.
Exclamation point bat.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, nothing on pedestal.
Rip Edge. Yeah, both runners with really excellent moth fights. Filet was in Checkerboard Cave, Gamma. Get wrecked.
Oh, was that was a map check for PH to see
I think that was
not a map check, a menu check to see. Well, probably to check for
to check
crystals.
5-6 crystals, yeah.
Yeah. Well, PH is finally going to have a potion, so this is exciting.
PH not a drinker, so enjoys his juice.
So like Kool-Aid, red Kool-Aid. I like the green better. Ecto Cooler.
Ecto Cooler? Heck yeah. Yeah, PH behind, maybe like a third of a Thieves Town. But up a Smith Chain and a Saha.
Yeah, Zelga will do Smith Chain after this, I'm pretty sure, and I will get that sword.
I mean, unless you get the pod big, maybe?
I don't know. I think unless you got both Eastern and pod big in here, I think you're still doing Smith Chain.
Yeah, certainly if you're Zelga.
Yeah, the sword has helped PH a little bit, just on boss fights in general. You know, Cold Stare was able to do Fire Rod dupes.
Yeah, just like a little bit here and there.
Yeah. All right, ask your question.
I wonder if PH considered metagaming at all at the beginning, right? PH started at Link's house, pulled a hook shot out of Link's pouch chest, and then took his boots and went straight to Saha, right? Knowing that you are playing Zelga, right? You consider an Eastern dip right there and then.
I mean,
hey, there's the small key to Hyrule Castle. We can do escape now.
I could see it, sure.
So I'm wondering what his thought process is on that, is whether he considered it or not. Zelga going for the very fast hammer dash strat. It's very hard and dumb. We're joking about the Master Sword. I think, frankly, the Master Sword has the potential to make the blind fire harder.
Sword beam's the worst.
With sword beams, yeah. But that's a just about perfect blind split script there. Hard to get much better than that. I mean, like beams have the
hurt my
potential.
soul.
They don't. They have the potential to like throw you off script. That's the thing, right? It's not that it does. It's not that it's a possibility to do like less damage or something like that. It's just that it has the possibility to accidentally throw you off script.
Alright, blind down for PH, and we'll see what PH opts to do after this. I mean, there's, any ledgers in chat?
Oh my god. I mean, do like, PH hasn't been to Catfish yet,
Yeah. We could do
that before going to.
Well, especially if this was this our other red crystal potentially. Oh, PH hasn't done the North Dark World stuff yet.
Beams make the fight faster. Interesting. Okay, I'm all ears about this.
I already told you can't trust that Telethar guy.
Nice fast strat. Oh, the last hit. Interesting. Yeah, I can see that.
Alright, this is going to be Zelga's second sword
faster.
finally.
If you can stay on script, then beams make the fight faster.
That was another check for red crystals there on PH's side. I didn't see whether we had them or not. Nice mushroom.
Oh right, and now Zelga's got to go do this. Yeah.
Again, we're all pretty close here.
All right.
Okay, Zelga's going for pod.
Yeah, we got all 6 small keys. Really seems like something happening here.
Or no. Nothing's happening.
And it's just an Eastern?
No, PH is going to pod too, so
Yeah.
no divergence.
Right. Well, our runners have converged at this point, so we know Zelga maybe, I don't know, 15 seconds ahead?
It depends on how long these Saha checks take, I guess.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, PH is going
to ledge.
Interesting. Oh, he hasn't done Hobo yet either.
And Hobo, yeah.
Okay, alright. Finally gonna get a little front of escape action here.
He may be just doing this and then running back to pod.
No, that's sick. You can't tease me like that.
No, we're going to ledge. And front of escape. So pod big is here. This is a potentially significant gain for PH.
Would you call it a pivotal moment?
Oh, I would call it a pivotal moment. Oh, Smoggy. To Skullwoods. Pyramid Ledge is trash.
Logically required Pyramid Ledge.
Doesn't count as good. PH wasted a whole bunch of time there by not doing the optimal mirror spot after getting the item on Pyramid Ledge. SMH. Maybe, well, if you're going back to your... No, because you're just going to flute away. How are we just now doing pod? They really wanted that big key.
The greed is real. I mean, to be fair, we have basically had clearable dungeons chaining together until now.
We've, for the last 25 minutes, we've had, maybe even more, but the last 25 minutes or so, we've had all of the items that we needed to beat the game and just missing a bunch of keys. So, like, they've been able to, there's always been something better to do. PH, remember, he doesn't need that key because we found the Hyrule Castle small key.
Oh, look, it's the big key in the palace. Alright. Feels like PH is really going to need something to be in here. Okay, so...
Ooh, that...
Okay. That's
right.
Good, I guess.
That's good, yeah.
Because, I mean, neither player's ever getting that Lumberjack sword, so...
That is, and Irontu is right. We're about to find that Hera Big in Eastern Palace, I think.
Almost certainly.
Yeah, the Hera Big, for those just joining us, locked the Skullwoods Big Key in the compass chest upstairs, which had the Titan's Mitts, and the Fire Rod on Moldorm. So, yeah.
Let's see, map. Oh, half magic.
That is a good map. That's our, we know this is our last crystal and that pod's a pendant.
What? We knew that already.
No, we didn't.
Meyer.
We didn't know. We didn't have.
Oh, I was talking about the map that PH just picked up in Dark Cross.
Oh, I was talking about Zelga, I think, figured out.
Oh, hey, look, the pod map.
No, there you go. Okay, well.
All right, so pod big's just in GT. Got it.
Yeah.
Wow, nothing in the front of Escape or Castle
Well,
Tower.
you know, like, not what you were hoping for. We still get Uncle.
I mean,
but
actually,
Tempered Sword's not nothing.
No, that is not nothing, because honestly, Zelda probably doesn't get that.
Yeah.
Because Zelda's just going to be in GT mode now, and you're going to go to GT.
Yeah. Oh.
There it is!
We've been in Logic the whole time.
It's how to pay your uncle a visit.
Oh, that's funny.
Alright, well, PH is clearly going to go to pod now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, Zelga's definitely ahead now, because Zelga's going to get to skip basically all the front of Escape.
Yeah. And that's more time than Tempered Sword probably saves you, I think.
Yes.
So, all right, we've switched over to the Lunar Series soundtrack MSU on Zelga's side. Pod, Biggie, and Hera now for fun.
All right, let's take it easy.
Okay, Jack.
It's just in GT. We know this. Definitely not in Lava Chest. Castle Tower 2!
Yeah.
Alright, we are just in Pod Big
Pod Big Go mode here. Not great for PH, I think.
No, nope, surely not. Turns out the play was to just skip prone escape the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Zelga gonna head back in here, hoping for a vanilla pod big. Probably will not find it, but you never know.
I mean, second most likely location for it, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
That's true. Maybe Zelga more likely to get the lumberjack sword than the one in Zelda's cell.
I don't think.
I don't think he's going to. No, I don't think he's going to.
Like you said, it doesn't really like. Yeah, it's nice to have for the Ganon fight, but like, I don't think it's worth it. If we didn't have silvers, sure, but
yeah.
Oh, nice shovel. I missed that when Zelda was in here.
Yeah, like PH has outs, right? But it's hard to imagine, considering the path that he's on, right? It's hard to imagine him going to those outs before Zelga can get to them, is the thing, right?
Because, I mean, Zelda's just going to GT, and it's probably in here, and then Zelda doesn't go mode.
If it's not, yeah, if it's there, it's over, right? And if it's not there, then, like...
PH has to do something different.
Right, he's got to go...
Which he won't.
It's got to be on the shovel, and him go to the shovel before GT, and he's not going to do that, is the thing.
Right. Like, there's a very small possibility that maybe PH does Pyramid Fairy before GT, but I don't think he does.
Para big chest. Yeah, I guess that's the big one, right? Is the Hera big chest? Yep. Where are you going? There we go. Yeah. What does the letter in the corner next to the magic meter mean? That means that PH is in a crystal dungeon. It'll say P if it's a pendant. Lava chest is not an out for either of them because we don't have the key.
We know where it is, though.
Oh, we got. I suppose we do. You're right. It's on the ether tablet.
Yeah, remember the terrapins.
Yeah. Listen, I have the working memory of a goldfish. It's a wonder that I am as good at this as I am. Pod 7.
Pod 7.
All right, welcome to Ganon's Tower. GT guessing game for the pod big.
It's 27 checks where the pod big key could be, but also a bunch of other checks where it could also be. For everyone putting numbers in chat, I'm not counting, so...
Nah, whatever.
Don't expect much.
Like, cutscene chest is in logic now.
Oh boy.
We've already seen CT2 chest, Zephyr. PH went there. Why he's behind.
It was a B. A Bichu.
Was it a Bichu, or was it just a B?
Yes. I think it was a Bichu.
That is crystal number 7 for PH, meanwhile.
All right, let's see. This is PH's chance to do something wild and crazy.
Dodge the rest of pod. Oh, he's doing it.
It's still not enough, though.
No, it is something, though. Pause back a bunch of time. I did that in cross keys this morning and got I went straight to Helma and then skipped the rest of pod and got unbelievably Omega punished for it.
It's a bold play.
Just ask Gamachu.
All right, now PH just needs to rush tile room and
Or just climb.
or check Hera Big Chest. Oh, just climb. Oh man.
What a baller move that is.
I would love to see it, but
there's no justifiable reason for doing that. But man, that would be great.
hey, Wombos.
Wombo.
Oh, and Bonding.
there it is.
Rando Rushers.
Rando Rush forever. GG chat, you're all winners today.
All right, well, that's almost
PH
surely gonna lock things up for Zelga
PH
here.
is gonna Dark Magician.
Why would you Dark Magician? Dark Magician is wrong in this mode.
I mean, in this situation, well, he's gonna get TR4 first.
Oh, why would you do this first?
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Maybe he probably feels bad playing to his outs, but
Why would he feel bad though? What about this seed so far has felt bad? I guess maybe doing front of escape, but like,
yeah,
I don't agree with doing this Hera stuff either. Like, if you really want, do this after the basement, but this is silly.
yeah, I agree. If you're you definitely do this after the basement, I think. Like, if you feel super behind, right, and if you're thinking, if it's in GT, I lose.
Oh,
then...
okay. So PH didn't come back over here to check Ether Tablet after the boom. I still don't think.
Yes. Okay. Makes a little bit more sense, but I think you still go into. I think you still clear the basement first, right? Just sheer numbers. Used wrong bow.
Oh, it's better be a Rando Rush.
He's not gonna Rando Rush.
Then why would you DM? Why? There's no reason to DM in this mode. Why would you DM this mode?
Because you're still looking for a big key, right? It's the same situation.
Yeah, but you already have keys to go to the right side. So you just do right side first, and then do full left.
Well, he is. He's proving me wrong. So.
All right. Well, if he's Rando rushing, that's good.
He's also whipping a bunch.
He also had Ether.
Just use Ether, man. Feels Ether, man.
And yes, Zelga had a very good climb.
Oh, the map buffer.
Good map check.
Yeah. Nerve setting in maybe a little bit.
I mean, PH definitely did a couple things here to save some time, and did a couple things to not save some time, but...
Yeah, turns out, don't go to escape.
Ever. Yeah, because if he didn't go to escape, he wouldn't have even had the choice to do Hera Big Chest.
That's true.
Alright, no sword for Zelga, as we already knew, but that's fine. We'll get to see some cool Samari strats.
Commentary needs more anti-Saha start propaganda. Escape is what cost Magnet his race today. Escape is what cost PH this race today too.
I mean, I think Zelga's still like minusculely
Yeah, no,
ahead.
Zelga's
but,
still a little
well,
bit ahead.
maybe not. If PH does the pod skip,
yeah,
then I think PH might actually be ahead. But
yeah, they'd both be on Master Sword in that situation. Chad, if you've got any real questions for PH or Zelga, put them in the chat. Troll questions.
No fake questions.
Will be ignored with malice. Nice arrow. What are their thoughts on Bichus? Interesting. Why'd they dodge the fillet? No.
All right, nobody has any serious questions, I see, so we'll just cancel the interviews.
Just a bunch of memers in chat. Kind of serious business race stream here. It's a pretty good time for 80 keys.
Sure, I'm happy with it. I mean, this could be sub 90, depending on blue ball situation.
Yeah. PH was like 15 seconds behind. He skipped back of pod, hope, and compass.
Yeah, I have forgotten about the pod skip. So yeah, with the
Yeah.
pod skip, he's definitely ahead if he doesn't do escape. Gamma, were you paying any attention? PH wouldn't be able to do Hera Big Chest if he didn't do Front of Escape.
Yeah, the Hera Big Key, which has been logically required for a long time. It locked the Fire Rod and the Mitts. Was it Uncle? So imagine not Uncle. I can't believe. But you didn't even need it. You didn't even need it. Uncle routing SMH.
Yep, it's just a trap. Oh, misses the hook speed.
Wow. Infinite time loss.
Yep. I think that means Zelga has to stand still for 5 minutes in Agate 1 now.
That's a penalty. Yeah, PH went to Saha first, unfortunately. I think it did save him one flute translation's worth of time, we determined, by allowing him to do Bottle Bender on his first trip through, because he had 20 additional rupees. And that's the only good that Saha route did him.
Oh, this isn't going to be sub 90. What the hell am I talking about? We still have to beat pod.
Yeah.
Oh, nice triple there.
Now Zelga can check Pyramid Ledge after Aga 1 as God intended.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to check it.
Yeah,
Still wants the sword.
Maybe it's a sword.
PH can check it again. You know what we should do?
What?
We should drop some links in chat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we should totally do that. That's a good point. How about following these runners, PH and Zelgadissan?
Wings
They're
to
good at
what?
this.
Whatever you want. No,
Hello,
don't actually
beer.
do that. Links to the past. All right, everyone post your favorite Internet Archive links. Again, don't do that, please.
Should have gotten that. Picking up that full magic would have saved time on the magic refill.
Mm.
All
Fine,
right.
just do a Samaria refill while you're fighting Akka.
PH might be able to catch up if he gets the Aga 1 hook speed here. Zelga botched it.
All right.
Oh, let's see. Yeah.
Respectable.
We
It's
got
like
ourselves a race, folks.
It's like an 8 out of 10.
That's pretty good.
That's 7.5.
That's about as good. That's about as good as I can do. I always mess it up. So.
Alright, helmet down for Zelga. Now we just have to beat Ganon. I don't think he can do it in 15 seconds, so probably not sub 90, but...
Nice boomer clip there. Where was the OK boomerang that Zelga got at PH? Didn't in back pod?
Must have been in somewhere in GT.
Oh yeah, that too.
Alright, taking notes.
Yeah, the dungeon that is a turtle, not the dungeon that has turtles in it. I understand that this is confusing.
I don't know what you're talking about. Seems pretty self-explanatory to me.
At devs.
Key to the dungeon that has you do
Oh.
things.
Ooh, nice potion there. Use your safeties.
Ooh.
And we are through the hard part of this fight.
I mean, all said and done, Peach is really not that far behind. Especially with Tempered Sword, like...
he's really not. He's behind by exactly one front of escape and Castle Tower double dip, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this was really close until he made that choice, and it turned out to be wrong, unfortunately.
Well, like I said, I never condone going to front of escape and add keys.
Yeah, it is known. Kill. Known avoider of front of escape. Wow, Gamut, you just straight up lying in chat. There it is. Get
there
your
we go.
GGs in chat for Zelgadissan. Gonna finish first in this race and take a 1-0 lead in this round of 32 matchup. And we are joined by today's winner, GG Zelga.
Yo, GG's, thank you.
So your thoughts? How are you feeling throughout this one? The game threw you a whole bunch of items real fast.
Yeah, that's pretty much the story. Is just that every time I did something, I got more stuff to do, and so it's like I never really had the chance to make bad decisions until kind of near the end of the seed, just trying to figure out where I think the pod big is going to be. And that's beyond that, it seemed almost completely straightforward.
Turns out the only bad decision to make in this seed was to do front of escape.
Which you and PH were, I don't, you probably talked about this in the race room a little bit, but like you and PH were neck and neck headed into pod. It was maybe like a less than 20-second difference, and PH decides to go do pyramid ledge and front of escape and such before going into pod, hoping to find the pod big key. Does find the Hera big key instead, putting us in logic finally. On Uncle, but yeah, really the only wrong decision that you could have made at this point, in this lead.
Yeah, it's not too often that I get the chance to completely avoid Uncle, so I'll take it when it comes up, I guess.
Yeah, PH just in the end fight now. Yeah, I don't, it's hard to think of too much to talk about with this one because, like you said, it was pretty linear for almost the entire time. Like every time you did a dungeon, it gave you something else to do, and then that was really the end of it.
Yeah, like I felt like the whole time, like I knew I was on a good route, but at the same time, I was like, unless you just went to like pod and Eastern early, there's almost no way that PH also isn't on the exact same route.
Right,
so.
Yeah. You guys did a bunch of the stuff, like all the same stuff, a little bit of a different order between the two of you for a lot of things, but like you could see that y'all were on a collision course to converge back, that you had just done all the same stuff in a different order.
GG's to PH as well, finishing up.
GG's to PH, finishing second, finishing the race out. Love to see it. That's an official race time margin of 132.20 for Zelga, 135.16 for PH. GG's PH joining us in the booth.
Yo, GG's.
Yo, GG's, man.
Yeah, fun seed. That was a good time, actually.
Yeah, it really was. Like you just got to kind of play the game. It's kind of fun.
Imagine.
Yeah, it really, there was really only one bad decision, one wrong decision to make in this seed. Unfortunately, PH, and you made it, which is to go to the pyramid ledge in front of escape, before going into pod and Eastern.
Yes, you have identified my superpower. Thank you.
To make the one wrong. Yeah, no, I feel that.
Well, I mean, look. Knowing that you were on comms, Tyler, would it truly be acceptable for me not to check Pyramid Ledge?
Absolutely, it would have. It would have been fine. Or at least you could have checked it after Aga 1, like Zelga did, as God intended.
I see. Fair enough. Looking for a sword, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Just had to mirror, you would have been right there.
Yeah, the tempered sword was in Zelda's cell. That was that and the Harabig were the two things.
And
PH
also, PH, in case you were curious, the other sword was at Lumberjack.
Oh, you're kidding.
Nope.
Nice.
Yeah, I was brief, like the whole GT climb, I was like, is it worth it for me to actually get that sword? And like, as long as I execute, it's really not, but it was so tempting the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
think it's too, like with this seed, it's really scary because like you said, it feels like there's so many kind of like, oh, hey, cool, I can go do this dungeon. Oh, cool, I can go do that dungeon. So, I mean, like I had whatever, it was a 135 and I'm like, I didn't feel bad, but I didn't feel, especially after I did that for nothing. I was like, that very easily could have cost me the race because there's not a whole lot. It would take doing something kind of funky to really miss too much. You'd have to go pretty far off the route to lose a lot of time, I think. So going to get that sword would be like really monka because you'd be worried like what happens if the other person doesn't do it.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I knew it had to be close for the most part. Like I was saying, I guess if you go to Pod or Eastern kind of early, maybe. But I mean, even then you get the Eastern big, so I don't know. But like, kind of thinking, there's almost no way we're not basically on the same route. So it's so scary to think about if I have the time. Like, obviously it makes Ganon easier, but that's about it. I guess maybe if you do it before the climb, but then you have to go to the escape first. Like, it's just not
Yeah.
worth it then.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think
Especially
it's worth
with
it.
the,
Just do all the front of escape instead. Definitely, that's much better.
especially with the last 5-6 crystal ending up as Eastern Palace, right? The last dungeon that you're gonna end up beating. You know, you don't have that like extra gravity of Pyramid Fairy pulling you there.
Yeah, I mean, if I'd had, because yeah, if I think you probably saw, I did a couple of pauses there. I was checking to see if I got the second 5-6.
Yeah.
And if I had, like, it was in my head, like I've got a lot of stuff there. If I get Big Bomb, I'll probably just clean all of that up on the way, and then just do it on the way over to Pod Eastern. And then eventually I just decided I have so little left, I might as well just do this first, because if it's not here, you know, I mean, if it is here, then I might, like, I ended up skipping it anyway, but I was super duper nervous the whole time, but like skipping like the back of Pod because it's,
Yeah,
it's a little chunk of time.
that's a bold skip. One that you know you made today, and actually like clawed back a bunch of time. Right, there was nothing back there, and
Yeah.
you know made it you know way closer than it would have been otherwise. What was that? Can you tell me about that decision?
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at it because also it was getting all 6 of those pod keys too, and having that for a
Right.
long time. It's like, oh god. Honestly, part of it was doing all the front of escape for nothing, and like so Ether and I did Ether Tablet and Hera. It was mostly just for Herabig, but I was like, well, if I'm gonna mirror, I might, because I was like, maybe like if that was Pod Big, I would have actually felt great, because then I maybe great is the wrong word, because you could have done Uncle and nothing else, but it felt like I would have been, I would have felt totally fine in that situation. But without it, I was like, I feel like I just need to catch some time save somewhere, and I can beat this worst case scenario. I'll flute back, and if the pod big, because at that point it's like it's pod big, so I'm going back into pod at some point because I got CT2. So it's like, unless it's like one of the really, really bad few one-offs, which it could have been, but I was basically going to say it's either in GT somewhere or it's in pod. I'll just go to GT. If I end up full clearing GT for nothing, oh well, at least it's, reasonably fast and efficient, and it's so much stuff. And if it's in pod, then at least I'm back in pod when it's in pod. And if it's in neither of those places, then I'm dead anyway.
But yeah, very fun race to watch. Thank you both for doing it. No, you didn't do it for the restream. You did it for the tournament, but we appreciate it. Have we do we have game 2 on the horizon yet?
We hadn't talked about it at all. I guess I can go ahead and say probably like 99% picking cross hunt, just as a heads up. I know it may come as a shock, but
Helga, are you okay?
Any Gilgam shocks in chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't talked about when yet, but yeah, it'll be cross hunt sometime near future.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that one. That'll be a blast.
Yeah, no, I'm the only, like, thanks Tyler, Gil for that Pichu, of course, and I'm looking forward to going back through this. Zelga, thank you for the race. I haven't actually had a chance to race Zelga at all, in any kind of one-on-one, so I was super pumped to get a chance. So at least one more, maybe 2, probably not so well.
Yeah, I would just echo all that. It's always great getting in some races with people you hadn't before, especially like the one-on-one specifically, because I know there's been some team stuff, but yeah. Thank you guys for the commentary, the tracking, the restream. Really appreciate it. And whenever game 2 ends up, I'll be looking forward to it.
Same.
As will the rest of us, as I'm sure you will out there in chat as well. Gil, as always, a delight to spend some time with you talking about this
Yes,
video game.
absolutely. This was a fun one.
We're gonna let's see who else is out there. We might be racing somebody. We can see.
Nope, nothing. Everything's
nothing?
over. Rando's over for
Everything's
today.
Rando's
It's
over
done.
for today? Oh,
Yeah.
no. That's sad.
No, it's things are getting a little slimmer on the schedule as we start to move towards the later stages of the tournament. We do have a race on the schedule for tomorrow evening at
Yeah.
8:30.
Ooh, a
Jammo
stud.
versus Skelly playing
A banger
Crossland.
too. Yeah.
And it's a game 3.
That's oh boy, that's going to be a good race. Make sure you watch that one if you are able to. I think I'm going to have to miss it because of real life stuff, which is sad. But looks like you've already got 2 comms sign ups. So if you want to track that, get it on the air. Make sure you do that. And from all of us here for our runners, for Pichu, thank you for tracking Pichu, and for Gil, my name is Tyler Salt. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.